Welcome to the Inspirational Living Podcast. I'd like to start today with a special thank you to our newest patrons, Kevin Steele, Javier Rivera, Martin Nyoike, and Jacob McWhirter. If you would like to help our podcast and get access to free transcripts and the series Our Sunday Talks, visit livinghour.org/patron. Thank you. Today's reading was edited and adapted from 110 Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior, which was written by a 16-year-old George Washington, and believed to be based on rules of behavior composed by the French Jesuits in 1595. Play not the peacock, looking everywhere about you, to see if people are noticing your dress or virtues. Let your conversation be without malice or envy, and in all situations where passions run hot, seek to cool and govern them with reason. When a person does their best and fails, do not criticize them. Do not blame them for trying. When you must give advice or criticism, consider the timing and whether it should be given in public or private. Also consider the manner in which you give it. Above all, be gentle. If you are corrected, take the correction without argument. If you are wrongly judged, correct it later. Take all admonitions thankfully at the time or place they are given. If the warning proves unwarranted, choose a later, more convenient time to let the person know. Do not make fun of anything that is important to others. If you say anything witty or humorous, refrain from laughing at your own joke. If you criticize someone else of something, make sure you are not guilty of it yourself. Actions speak louder than words. Use no disparaging language against anyone, nor ever curse or revile them. Do not be quick to believe bad reports about other people. Do not show yourself glad at the misfortune of another person, even if they are your enemy. Do not go where you are not wanted. Give not advice without being asked. And when desired, do it briefly. If two people disagree, do not take one side or the other. Be flexible in your own opinions. And when you don't care, take the majority opinion. Do not correct others when it is not your place to do so. When you see a crime punished, you may be inwardly pleased, but always show pity to the suffering offender. Don't draw attention to yourself. Do not laugh too loud or too much at any public spectacle. Associate with good people, and remember that it is better to be alone than in bad company. Everything you do when in the company of others should be carried out with some sign of respect to those who are present. Be considerate of others. Do not embarrass anyone. When in the presence of others, Do not sing to yourself with a humming noise, nor drum your fingers, or tap your feet. Read no letters, books, or messages when in the company of others. When there is a necessity for the doing of it, you should ask to leave. Let your countenance be pleasant by default, but in serious matters, somewhat grave. The gestures of your body must be suited to the nature of your discussion, and polite whenever possible. If anyone comes to speak to you while you are sitting, stand up, even if you are the superior one in rank or status. When you speak, be concise. Let your discourse with business professionals be short but comprehensive. When visiting the sick, do not play the physician if you do not truly know what you are talking about. In writing or speaking, give every person their due title, according to the custom of the situation or place. Do not argue with your superior. Submit your ideas with humility. Undertake not to teach your equal about something that they already profess knowledge or skill of, for it hints of arrogance. Offer your tutelage only when asked. Do not express joy before someone who is sick or in pain, for that contrary emotion will aggravate their misery. Wear not your clothes, foul, ripped, or dirty, but be always dressed well and clean, wearing apparel that is always suited to the time and place. Neither walk too fast, nor too slowly, and never with your mouth open. Never break the rules, nor break your ethical principles, nor express anything unbecoming in front of those you are leading. Do not urge your friends to discover a secret. Some things are better kept secret. Utter not base and frivolous things among the wise, nor very difficult questions among the ignorant. Stuff not your discourse with long sentences among your friends and co-workers. Speak not of doleful things in a time of joy, or at the dinner table, and if others mention them, change if you can the discourse. Tell not your dreams, except to your most intimate friend. A person should not overvalue their own accomplishments, nor their rare quality of wit, nor the riches of their virtues. Break not a joke where none take pleasure in laughter. Deride no person's misfortune, even when there may seem to be some cause. Speak not injurious words, neither in jest nor in earnest. Scoff at none, although they give occasion to do so. Superfluous compliments and all affectation of ceremony are to be avoided when possible, but when required, they are not to be neglected. Be not a contrarian, but friendly and courteous. The first to acknowledge you, hear them and answer, and be not pensive when it's time to converse. Do not detract from the accomplishments of others, nor be overbearing in giving orders. Gaze not on the marks or blemishes of others, and ask not how they came. What you may speak in secret to your friend, tell not to others. Speak not in an unknown tongue when among company, but in your own language and politely. When it comes to sublime matters, treat them seriously. Think before you speak. Pronounce not imperfectly, nor bring out your words too hastily, but orderly and distinctly. If another person hesitates in their words, help them not, nor prompt them without being asked. Interrupt them not, nor answer them till their speech be ended. Turn not your back to others, especially when speaking. While you are talking, point not with your finger at the person to whom you are talking, nor approach too near them, especially their face. Talk about business only at the appropriate time, and whisper not in the company of others. Don't compare yourselves amongst yourselves. Do not be quick to talk about something when you don't have all the facts. Be not long-winded in discourse, unless your company is pleased with your speech. Do not be curious about the affairs of others. Do not start what you cannot finish. Keep your promises. When you settle a matter, do it without passion and with discretion, however mean the person be to whom you do it. Be not tedious in discourse. Make not many digressions, nor repeat often the same argument. Do not speak badly of those who are not present. If you cough, sigh, or yawn, do it not loudly but privately, and speak not while yawning, but put your hand before your face and turn aside. Be not angry at the dinner table whatever happens, and if you have reason to be so, show it not. Put on a cheerful countenance, especially if there be strangers, for good humor makes one dish of meat a feast. When you speak of God, let it be seriously and with reverence. Sleep not when others speak. Sit not when others stand. Speak not when you should hold your peace. Walk not on when others stop. Let your recreations and pastimes feed your body, mind, or spirit in a manner that is healthy and not destructive. Don't allow yourself to become jaded, cynical, or callous. Let your carriage be such as becomes a man or woman of character. Contradict not at every turn what others say. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. The Inspirational Living podcast is a production of The Living Hour. Get the best of our podcast in book form by visiting the website inspirationallifelessons.com. Thanks for listening. I look forward to talking with you next time.